Hello everyone and welcome to the Sumo news on Friday, February the 19th. 6 more lower division men have been infected with coronavirus. One of them began showing symptoms on Tuesday and tested positive, leading to the entire stable being tested and 5 more positives unearthed. As only infected salaried wrestlers and coaches have their names published, we don't even know which stable has had this outbreak. Meanwhile, Chiyoshoma and Chiyo-otori, who were infected in January, resumed training just before their old stable closed its practice area doors. The Kokonoe crew have now moved to Tokyo's Katsushika ward, leaving the late Chiyonofuji's family to live more peacefully in their former building. Posting an all-mawashi, all-smiles group photograph taken outside the new building on Twitter this week, Master Kokonoe wrote, "I'm sorry we've caused you to worry about us of late. We are now training hard for the next tournament, building ourselves up in each and every session. Please continue to warmly support us." To Nikkan Sports, he added, "Despite only having limited land here, I've tried to replicate the design of the old building, which was simply splendid. It's basically like the Chiyonofuji dojo. I'm getting my men to continuously inherit the Chiyo soul, which also helped get me through a pretty rough bout with coronavirus, by the way. And I told my men, let's be proud of who we are and make this a stable to be loved by our new community." Also completing a stable move was Tokiwayama, home of Takakeisho and friends, who begin training in their new Itabashi ward base today. These are some of the final shots of their former building, with the wrestlers still inside, taken last Friday. As you can see, their bicycles were still on display. Coach Tokiwayama is proud to have a bigger entrance sign and a wider training area, with just the one teppo pole instead of 2. "It's a fresh start, and we aim to try even harder," he's promised the fans. I promise to bring you some footage of both new stables in early March. Elsewhere, Daieisho has returned to hard training after his series of Champions engagements, doing winner stays on with Tobizaru, Dai Amami, and 2nd Division champion Tsurugisho, among others. "Our masters decided we have Wednesdays and Sundays off," he told reporters, "meaning that on the days we do train, we can really go for it. With so many salaried sparring partners to crash into, he has no need to join the interstable practices at the Kokugikan this weekend." Asked how he's approaching March, he said, "There'll be even more eyes upon me. I'll be putting pressure on myself and hope I can perform solidly. I won the title because of my tachi-ai, the angles, the encroachment. I was knocking opponents upright and blasting them back better than ever before. Get that right, and things will really start flowing well, and I can set up my push and thrust attack effectively." Finally, Asanoyama has seemingly ditched his personal trainer to focus on thinking about conditioning for himself. "Nothing's happened, we haven't fallen out or anything," he stressed. "It's just, our sessions stopped when I did my shoulder in last year, and now after thinking things over, I prefer devising my own conditioning plans." There's no training for him today as he's down for a Kokugikan health check, and, unlike Daieisho, he does plan to return to the Kokugikan at the weekend for the group sessions.